Welcome back. So this is our last day, WSPL day number 7. So today we have L7 on the left side fighting against Lag Legends on the right side. So this is our last day today. So who do we have on our right side here? Give me one moment to push your mic up. Yeah, who do we have here today with me?
It'll be me, Zach, once again here to watch the final day today for the first match being L7 against LL on the red side.
Yep. So L7's on the left side and LL on the right side. I'm seeing a lot of LL fans coming in. I see Zoria, I see Stefan, I see Vernex. So yeah, and heads up, there are a few rule changes in the WSPL. So what we did was we made it possible for a team to change names. So once the transfer season opens, which starts tomorrow, okay, so any team can actually change name. So if you guys can see right now, it's already King Mal top G. So King right now it's L7. So L7 will be transferring, will be using back their old names. So we'll be seeing the Kingsmen coming back into our region. And also there are a few other things, and then transfer window is the most crucial part. So you could take players from the losing team. So whoever does not qualify, you guys can steal players from them as well. So yeah, it's important how you fix your lineup. If anyone couldn't play, couldn't commit, you have to fix all of those, within the transfer period, which is only 1 week. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's not a full 1 week. It's before the double elimination stage starts. So yeah, L7, let's go. I'm seeing the bunny in the chat, and yeah, Lucky Tujuh Keturunan. So yeah, this is L7. The Lucky Tujuh Keturunan is going to be the last day for them today, and yeah, there's a misband there.
Well, it seems like we're starting off rather bit messy, but as we can see right now, for L7 we have a ban on Ari and Nami, while for LL side we have a ban for that Nocturne and a Yasuo. Not really much can be said, but mostly mid lane ban and support ban, and it looked like for LL another ban to the jungle being a Lilia. Now, I don't know if everyone knows, but Lilia is one of LL's jungler, the Miko's main champion to play in jungle. He is a really good Lilia player, but it seems like for this time they plan to ban it out instead of picking it.
Yeah, and it looks like Hecarim is going to be locked here. But definitely going to go in the jungle lane. We rarely see Hecarim goes like into anywhere else besides the jungle. So yeah, and J4 is going to be the answer for the side of LL here. It seems like, yeah. Oh, by the way, L7 do have a new player. Yeah, do have a new player. So sorry, LL do have a new player. So it's their mid lane. So I actually don't know how to say that properly. So yeah, it's a new player. They registered it as their sixth player. So yeah, just in time. There are a few rules that can be is already stated that if you guys haven't registered player, you guys can register any moment in the league. But after the double elim stage, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And Timo's being hovered here. I'm just saying, just lock in Timo right now.
We can have like a Timo top. It can be a Timo mid. It can be a Timo support. Who knows? Who knows? I've been seeing that in my own ranked game so far as well. But it seems like it's gonna be a Janna pick instead, unfortunately.
Yeah, Ajana's gonna get picked here. So the past few weeks, the past few games actually, L7 has been prioritizing the Janna, and we've never seen any other team playing Janna besides L7. So they just want a champion that could just disengage the J4, disengage any engage onto their ADC, as we know that L7 has a very standard draft. They don't play fancy draft. They don't play weird, or they don't have their no weird kind of play style like SWC have. But what they have is they'll just play to the basics. What L7 really good, what they really love to do is just play to the basic. We have a tank, we have an ADC, we have a enchanter support, we have a jungler. Usually what happens is the jungler is the proper carry, and the secondary carry will be the ADC most of the time for L7. So yeah, they do have a very standard draft. They play as safe as possible. That's how they play. Meanwhile, for LL here, we're seeing Sona and also a Caitlyn here in the bot lane.
Yeah, Sona and Caitlyn can be quite tedious sometimes, especially with that Sona stun that can lock down for the Caitlyn. Even though it's 1 second and it's not by much, the fact that she can heal, the fact that she can sustain, the fact that she can buff, it really makes that Caitlyn annoying for this Corki and Janna. But the same can be said onto Janna, because Janna is one of those champs where she doesn't really need any ability cooldowns or gold, because her abilities is actually, no matter how many levels she gets, is the standard on like 20 seconds or 15 seconds at most. So that pairing with the Corki will keep him rather safe against this Caitlyn and Sona, and the Jarvan with the ultimate.
Yep, and we haven't seen. Oh, but the ban is gonna go. Seraphine's gonna go out, so it will be a question ban. They know the Sona is definitely going to the support lane. So yeah, Seraphine ban could be a target ban here against the new mid laner for the side of LL. We don't know how good the new mid laner here is, so it's straight up something that we have to, it's an uncharted area. We don't know who he is, but what we actually did a background check in his match history. He was Sovereign for, I think it's like 6 seasons. Since Sovereign came to League, he was Sovereign straight up. So the mid laner for LL today, can he step up though? We've seen his history, like he plays Ari a lot, those kind of champions. So the Seraphine and Lux ban could definitely be a target ban for the new mid laner.
But it looked like after the banning phase, one miss from LL. But banning out the Yone, they picked the Swain as their first pick. Now Swain, we recently know that he got the rework, is a very annoying champion, especially with the ultimate. If he can keep on fighting in like big team fights, he can add his ultimate burst constantly every 4 seconds if he keeps on fighting. So if LL can keep that Swain alive, or the Swain can survive all the bursts and continue fighting, he's gonna be a very annoying champion for L7 to deal with.
Yep, and looks like the Aatrox is gonna be picked here, and the Aurora was Harvard, now Rumble. So yeah, it will be a very tanky draw from the side of L7. Rumble definitely going to be in mid laner here. It's, oh man, both teams just sustain, and sustain. The question is who can kill the AD first, but what I'm seeing here right now is just a sustained comp from both sides here. You can see the L7 side, they have a Aatrox, they have a Janna, they have a Hecarim, which sustain and fight so well. And for the side of LL, they have a Swain, they have a Garen, they have a Sona here to help them sustain and fight. So this is a crazy draft from both sides. From drafting itself shows that this is a high tier game, and we are definitely gonna have some trouble casting today if you're not ready. So yeah, who are your pick? Who's your pick, Mr. Zach here? L7 or LL? Which one are you going for?
Honestly, I can't really pick either. Both rely heavily on sustaining and trying to survive into the team fight, and just, doing as much damage as possible while tanking as much damage as possible. So in my full honesty, it really becomes who can kill the ADC first. Because both sides is basically, the ADC is the main damage. Caitlyn, Corki, they do a lot of damage. They do a lot of burst damage, especially Corki now with the true damage, or Caitlyn with the collectors and the IE power spike. So it's really just who can burst their enemy first. Then it's just easy cleanup for that team.
Yeah, and what I'm worried for LL is Mango has been very he's not that stable by gameplay wise. Some games he's good, some games he's just straight up missing it, all those things. So yeah, it's something that the side of LL has to take note of. And yeah, it'll be our first game of today. We only have 2 games for today, so yeah, make sure you guys vote whoever you guys voting. We don't have our betting system up yet, but still vote for who you think will win the game. And yeah, let's go to game number 1.
So right now you can see that there's not really much going on. There's a ward onto the L7's blue buff there, and a fight going on top. But it's probably just a normal skirmish. Nothing much you can do, especially at a level 1. J4 can't do his EQ combo where he can dash, or Garen can do much damage at the start. So honestly, for now, just nothing special except for the mid lane, which is a rumble against a Swain.
Yeah, both of these just sustain, and they do have like crazy amount of health, for a mid laner, So if it's not a rumble pick, the Swain will just sustain. Even it's just straight up sustain and to sustain and to sustain. So how do both team play this out? One fight could just decide the whole game. That's the only issue here. Can the AD survive against the sustained front line? Both teams is just going to find the AD, like you said earlier. It's AD who can survive, and with a Janna here, with a Sona here, Sona will disengage for your
bot
team.
Lane, bot lane.
Bot lane fight. Oh, where? Oh. Almost.
The bot lane fight ended.
The bot lane fight ended. Sorry for my bad. My bad. The camera didn't move. The camera didn't move, but yeah. Bot lane fight again, I guess. Yeah, he's gonna get poked out against Sona. Sustain here. Can Rexon? Oh, flashes away, but not kill. Not much is gonna happen. Heals from the Sona and also the Janna, making sure that both AD stays alive.
Honestly, with the bot lane going on right now, it's really snowbally for bot lane. Because for L7 side, Corki, if he's able to get a kill, is really nice. It makes his life easier trying to farm and trying to push the lane. As for Caitlyn's side, she's one of those champ where she needs to get that snowball. She needs to get that early kill, get the lane pressure. So right now, on the bot side is it's basically a weighted balance between the two.
Yeah, and I really miss the old Corki. I've been playing the new Corki. I still couldn't get the new ult down. It has a small rework there, but it's a bit meh. I really miss the old W. Where you could just jump in and then has your whatever package thingy on the floor. So yeah, I really miss the old Corki. I really don't like at all. The new Corki is just not for me, man.
I miss the AP Corki build that you used to do in the old days.
Yeah, that is just straight up bull BS, man. That is just straight up BS. Ooh, nice skin though.
So not really much going on now. Just again, still just a bot lane trying to poke out, trying to get any kill. But we can see that Swain is having an easy time in the mid lane. He's really doing a lot, especially with the adjustment allowing him to do extra damage. And quite honestly, he's being pretty tedious to the Rumble.
Yeah.
Instead of the Rumble that's supposed to be tedious to the Swain.
Oh, they just jump forward. Maja making sure that he's not gonna get caught. And it's an Aatrox side. And even though he gets caught, I think the Hecarim could just run and just be there for his team. And yeah, again, both teams with a very, very tanky draft. I don't think any teams want to fight here. The Hekra will wait for his ult. Do have the ult now. J4 has the ult. So who can fight first? Who can disengage? Who can just be perfect? That's the only issue here. This draft is just very boring in the early game. It's just straight up very boring in the game. You can't do anything. That's something that we can't deny.
As the Hecarim is going for the bot lane for the gank.
Oh, finally the gank. Disengage from the Sona here. Ultimate from the Hecarim is gonna get the one down. Caitlyn's gonna be taking out flashes away from the Sona, but will be taken down 2-0 for the side of L7 and dive in the mid lane. Aatrox getting the kill also in the mid lane. And even though the Rumble, I don't think he gets an assist, but the Swain getting taken down 3-0 for the side of L7 here.
A massive play on L7 on that side, because as you can see, J4 was on top lane and he was going back on that basing. while the Hecarim was moving all the
Ooh,
way to
ooh,
bot lane,
ooh.
and it seems like
Just
another
engage
gank.
again onto the bot lane, flashes away from Rexon here, but looks like Sona is going to be the target. Can J4 do something? Can J4 help to sink Cataclysm onto the Hecarim Nega in a very, very tough spot here in the Cataclysm? Can he run away though? Rexon gets one kill down. It's a 3v3 again. The Rumble finally arrives from the mid lane, gets one kill for himself. Now the side of LL, can they counter engage though? Swain was not here. Swain was a bit late because he was from the base, and that will be L7 gets another kill onto the side of L7, LL.
Yeah, this was exactly what I said. It was whoever can burst the ADC basically has the win. Because right now, that Caitlyn is 0-2 on that bot lane. She's gonna be pretty useless until like an objective fight or even an item spike. So the reason that the Caitlyn now is in the position she's in is because the jungler was just not there. Hacker was in both of the team fight, while the J4 was never in the team fight until it's too late.
Yeah, and right now J4 trying to do something, just flag and drag forward, misses. Equalizer is getting put down by the Rumble. Can Hecarim get there in time? Fear onto one. Finding Style here. Can Style be taken down? Ulti just enough to keep Swain alive. Will he be taken down though? Pops last minute. The Swain gone again.
Unfortunately, the Swain died to that ignite, and yet again, the J4 not having the ultimate, he could not do anything in that team fight. His flag and drag is the only engage, but without the ultimate, he can't lock down or punish his Rumble that has no ult
Ooh, the Corki
or
just
flash.
hurts. The Corki just hurts now, and side of L7 is in the right step to just win this game, to just make sure that they keep their lead. And if they win this game, they might just get number one in the whole WSPL league here.
And now looking, oh, TT coming in.
Ooh, Sona has to disengage on that. King Mao Top G has to flush away, run away, flag and drag onto the back line, but he just walks away. Janna just keeps him alive in the fight. Mango here trying to find something. Nico has to heal up again with the Tutti Frutti, but Aatrox is in the back line. The side of L7 is just all over the place. Rumble just runs down everything. Is gone for the side of LL. They need to calm down. They need to fight together. And again, Equalizer from the Rumble, just perfect, and double kill for that Aatrox.
Yeah, now you can see that L7 Sustain is working their magic. This is what the team comp was meant to be. And for LL, unfortunately, that Caitlyn and the Sona just got separated in the team fight. The Sona was just not able to heal the Caitlyn, give the buff to the Caitlyn, and even then, the Caitlyn does not have enough damage to do anything in the team fight, leading to L7's curtain stop that's happening right now.
Yeah, currently, what I think they need to do is just don't fight, don't try to do anything, just try to get as much turrets as possible, poke anything. If any enemy comes, just run away. But the question is, can you run away from that Hecarim though? That will be the question. And mid lane again, engage from the Hecarim, gets Swain again. You're a new player, but your fate is still sealed, and Sona will have to use the ult to disengage again, and the side of LL is just on the backside all over again, and just disengage onto disengage, and Maja diving the turret down. Corki, can he help though? Tanking the turret is Maja here, gets a double kill onto the bot lane. Corki is now on fire.
It's just a stomp that's going on right now. Both team was building the same kind of situation, same type of comp, and now you're looking at two sides of the same coin. One if they won and one if they didn't. And for LL's situation, it's just getting worse and worse. They're not able to do damage. They're not able to push because, quite fortunately for L7 side, they have a lot of clearing wave. The Caitlyn is already put very behind 1-4, and your first item is even a collector's.
Dude, as far as I know, getting collector first item is just not good enough. If you're behind, you're not gonna push the enemy team down. You don't have enough damage for getting collector as the first item. Instead, why don't go for a bloodthirster? Just sustain. Just go anything. You wanna do stupid enough, you just could go just GA. Just right now your idea is to just survive. Even though it's stupid enough you go GA, but like again dive in the top lane here and just pop. The Kaylin is again gone. 1-5 collector is collecting yourself. And also with the Rumble, with the Infinity up, just pops the side of LL. We ain't gonna see LL play no more here, actually.
Yeah, it seems like it's just a one-sided end game now. L7 just got everything and LL can't fight back.
Yup, has to flash away. Miko trying to survive for another day. Mango, can he do anything though with this Garen with a Black Cleaver? Can he go against 5? That's the question. Would he? Why would he? But yeah, that is actually impressively enough. The side of L7 did not have enough damage for probably just the Rumble not attacking, you know. But Rumble here with an Infinity Orb, with an I don't remember what the item names is, but where's my camera? Why is he not following? There you go. My camera just did something very bad, and Hecarim dive onto the trap. Cataclysm onto Trido. Can the side of LL manage to do something with this? Fighting on the Kaelin, knocks onto the Corki, but I'm just seeing shields onto shields here, and it's just straight up knocking off LL over and over again, man.
Yeah, you can see for L7, the Rumble also got an Ocean Trident next to an Infinity
Yeah,
Orb. So
Oceanid
even,
Trident, yes.
yeah. So even if they get like a bit tanky, it's not even much they can do. Like Garen, even though he can get the shield with the mobility boost, isn't gonna help him at all because again, that Ocean Trident is an anti-armor, anti-defense. So he's not gonna be really tanky in those kind of team fight, especially if that Rumble use an ultimate. These guys will be shredded under it
Yeah,
if they stand too long for it.
true. And I don't see any synergy from the new mid laner for the side of LL here, the style here. And yeah, it shows that, you know, probably he could play with them even though he's challenger, but synergy is way more important. And what L7 shows right now is just synergy onto synergy. We know how long L7 has been playing together, and they show that they are not going to, you know, they're just using power of friendship right now. Just power of friendship on top, man.
Yeah, they're basically like those kind of like masters that's bullying the student because they're the new rookie in the town.
Let's see what this Aatrox can do. Is a 1v3, 4v1. Actually, Rumble tries to help here with the Equalizer dropping down, stuns onto 2. Sona, can he
Wait again?
help? Oh, Collector collects the kill shot down onto Aatrox. Can they bring the Caitlyn back into the game though?
Right now, it's
Ooh, that hurts. The Caitlyn, just back. Don't stay. What are you doing? Just back and heal up, bro. Why?
I mean, there's not really much the Caitlyn can do now, isn't it? Even he got the kills, he's 2-7, unfortunately.
What was he thinking? Actually, oh, flag and drag forward, Cataclysm onto 2. The Janna Monsoon will not help the Corki, will have to flash away, but the Corki just deals godlike damage and takes the J4 down. Garen from the backline, can he find King Maltop Jido? That's the question, but Mango just mango around. You are not a damage dealer, you are nothing today.
Yeah, wait, there's still more? Oh, Caitlyn ulti? Oh, nothing happened.
That is the most disappointing Caitlyn ulti I've seen. Yeah, even without shield, that's the only thing, you know. And again, the side of L, look at what are they building, man? They don't have anti shields. You're going with an Infinity Orb Swain with 0-4 right now. Do you think you would have enough damage? What the most important thing right now is just to sustain, and nobody is building MR. You know, the freaking Rumble hurts like hell. It's a 6-1 Rumble. It's a Rabadon's Death Cap, Infinity Orb, Oceanid Trident Rumble. You are not going to run away from this Rumble. We need tanks. You need tanks.
Yeah, not to mention that Rumble also can slow with his like third ability and the ultimate. And the ultimate is pretty big and it has a lot of DOT damage. So the fact that LL is not building any MR is just weird.
Yeah, it's just weird and shows that I wouldn't say quality because LL actually has quality, but what are they doing? They're just clueless today. Actually, Anchor is not Anchor. Actually, I don't remember what Sona's ulti flashes forward. Equalizer onto 3, Cataclysm onto 4. The side of L7. Can they kill? Can they survive? LL gets 2 kills, 3 kills. Actually, can they kill King Maltop Jido? King Maltop Jido is actually gone. Where is the target? Can Stal bring his team back? Oh, Caitlyn gets another kill here, and LL finally gets the kill. 3 for 3 here.
Finally, the Swain is doing damage and having the Caitlyn do the finishing off of all those kind of team fights. So right now, LL some hope is there.
You know,
Some hope is
so,
being given, but it's
how
still not that much.
yeah, yeah, it's like puny hope, you know, puny level of hope. And if L7 managed to kind of like mess this up, it would be funny because right now we're seeing literally a naked Nexus here. If this naked Nexus manages to survive and LL gets a comeback, all blames are on L7. And if I want to blame, I would blame Musagi, even though Musagi is not playing an equalizer onto the J4 here. Cataclysm, what are you doing? You won't survive. You Cataclysm onto your own death again and again. J4, you need MR.
And the J4 went for a Guardian Angel instead of Queen Guard, something, anything
Ooh,
that's
3
just
versus 1.
MR.
3 versus 1. Swain surviving, holding back, and Caitlyn Collector collects the Hecarim here. Can the Swain survive 3 onslaught though? Not enough damage, not enough health. And side of LL will try to hold back as much as possible. And look at the Corki's damage, man. It's for some reason I don't know how LL are still surviving and L7 is still not ending the game, but I believe this is gonna be the ending push for the side of L7. They will want to take this game as fast as possible, but they have to be careful for this collector Caitlyn though. One by one, tap, tap, tap. Can they collect? Can they collect? Not enough to collect those kills, and Aatrox gonna be taken down. The collector does his job again.
LL is doing some gob work right
Yeah.
now with 0 inhibitor turrets and an open nexus.
Oh,
While L7 is oh no.
dude, your flag and drag was so good, and suddenly you just decided to int.
Like
You know.
it's what are you doing?
You
And
know,
there goes the Drake.
yeah, there goes the Drake. I think it could be that he just trying to walk in. L7 did an ambush or something. We didn't see just now because the camera didn't pan. But yeah, it's a 0-6 LL here. The GA is gone. The Gargoyle is probably gonna go up here. The side of L7 would just want to rush this Baron now.
Yeah, and LL can't do much. The jungler is dead, and he's not even in the team fight right now. As well as L7's Drake pool is an Ocean Soul, meaning that they're gonna be even harder to kill because now that Aatrox, that Hecarim, that Rumble, those guys that you're trying to burst somehow, has healing.
Yeah, and yeah, this is with Baron, not Elder though. This is an Soul. Can the side of L7 push this forward though? If I am L7, what I would do is just push 3 lane and hope that the minion end the game for you. Because LL apparently is very good at defensive and flashes forward, engage forward, Cataclysm onto 4, has to flash away and equalizer onto the J4 all. Couldn't save anyone and L7 just ends the game, and that will be game number 1. L7 takes the top spot of the league. That will be our first game for today, and we do have WGL versus MRE next. So yeah, thank you. So yeah, L7 almost kind of played too much, you know, at the end of the game, you know. But yeah, we'll see how our next game go. It will be, oh, I see IQ in the chat. I haven't saw IQ in forever actually. I actually haven't seen IQ for IQ. Hello everyone. I'm reading the chats here. I'm reading the chat. So yeah, no, but game number 3. Yep, actually we do only have 2 games today, and yeah, as you guys know, SWC is going the worst route as 0-11 apparently. You know, it's funny how you have 7 games and you have negative 11 points. It's just impressive, you know. But yeah, L7 takes the top spot here, but we will count the points again. We will check whatever we can check again later. So this is not the final decision yet, but LL, can they survive though? That's the question. We will have to check the points and everything again, but if they survive, if they are on point with PQ, just in case, yeah, if they are on point with PQ, I would push them forward because PQ forfeited. They have to change a few things, and they have so yeah, let's see how it goes. We will have to like check again everything. So we will be back within 5 minutes. So this is me, Dango. We'll see you back, and Zach is with me as well. We'll see you back with you guys within 5 minutes. So see you guys. See you guys.
속에 갇혀있던 날 새로운 세상에서 날 찾아 I'm alive 운명에 맞서 더 강해져가 다시 태어난 듯이 더 크게 날아가 모든 걸 내 손에 쥐고 세상 앞에서 우린 싸워 두려움은 이제 없어 이 순간을 내 것으로 만들어 어둠 뚫고 빛을 찾아 내 안에 불꽃 이제 탈출해 세상이 날 감싸도 내 날개 꺾이지 못해 힘을 모아서 뛰어올라 내 손에 꿈을 잡아 멈추지 마 놀라워 이 밤을 뚫고 날아 Rise up 이 세상 위에 Fly high 날 따라와 Break it make it 우린 다 이겨 불안해하지 마 우린 shine bright 오늘 밤 빛나 우리는 꼭진 순간 다 던져봐 Excited bright rose 계속 날아 끝까지 멈추지 마 빛나는 눈을 감고 내게 모든 게 다시 시작 달려가 더 빠르게 눈부신 빛을 따라 슬픔은 머리 위로 뛰어봐 저 하늘 위로 이 시간을 즐겨봐 우리 손에 전부 가져 어둠 뚫고 빛을 찾아 내 안에 불꽃 이제 탈출해 세상이 날 감싸도 내 날개 꺾이지 못해 힘을 모아서 뛰어올라 내 손에 꿈을 잡아 멈추지 마 놀라워 이 밤을 뚫고 날아 Rise up 이 세상 위에 Fly high 날 따라와 Break it make it 우린 다 이겨 불안해하지 마 우린 shine bright 오늘 밤 빛나 우리는 꼭진 순간 다 던져봐 Excited rivals 계속 날아 끝까지 멈추지 마
뛰어 올라가 저 하늘 끝까지 마치 별처럼 빛난 불꽃처럼 거울 속에 나를 위해 따라와봐 이 밤을 깨워봐
Rise up 이 세상 위에 Fly high 날 따라와 Break it make it 우린 다 이겨 불안해하지 마 우린 shine bright 오늘 밤 빛나 우리는 꼭진 순간 다 던져봐 Excited rivals 계속 날아 끝까지 멈추지 마 벗어나 너의 그림자 속에 갇혀있던 날 새로운 세상에서 날 찾아 I'm alive 운명에 맞서 더 강해져가 다시 태어난 듯이 더 크게 날아가 모든 걸 내 손에 쥐고 세상 앞에서 우린 싸워 두려움은 이제 없어 이 순간을 내 것으로 만들어 어둠 뚫고 빛을 찾아 내 안에 불꽃 이제 탈출해 세상이 날 감싸도 내 날개 꺾이지 못해 힘을 모아서 뛰어올라 내 손에 꿈을 잡아 멈추지 마 놀라워 이 밤을 뚫고 날아 Rise up 이 세상 위에 Fly high 날 따라와 Break it make it 우린 다 이겨 불안해하지 마 우린 shine bright 오늘 밤 빛나 우리는 꼭진 순간 다 던져봐 Excited bright rose 계속 날아 끝까지 멈추지 마 빛나는 눈을 감고 내게 모든 게 다시 시작 달려가 더 빠르게 눈부신 빛을 따라 슬픔은 머리 위로 뛰어봐 저 하늘 위로 이 시간을 즐겨봐 우리 손에 전부 가져 어둠 뚫고 빛을 찾아 내 안에 불꽃 이제 탈출해 세상이 날 감싸도 내 날개 꺾이지 못해 힘을 모아서 뛰어올라 내 손에 꿈을 잡아 멈추지
마치 별처럼 빛나 불꽃처럼 거울 속에 나를 위해 따라와봐 이 밤을 깨워봐 Rise up, rise up 이 세상 위에 Fly high, fly high 날 따라와 Break it, make it 우린 다 이겨 불안해하지 마 우린 shine bright 오늘 밤 빛나 우리는 꼽진 순간 다 던져봐 Exciting rivals 계속 날아 끝까지 멈추지 마 벗어나 너의 그림자 속에 갇혀있던 날 새로운 세상에서 날 찾아 I'm alive 운명에 맞서 더 강해져가 다시 태어난 듯이 더 크게 날아가 모든 걸 내 손에 쥐고 세상 앞에서 우린 싸워 두려움은 이제 없어 이 순간을 내 것으로 만들어 어둠 뚫고 빛을 찾아 내 안에 불꽃 이제 탈출해 세상이 날 감싸도 내 날개 꺾이지 못해 힘을 모아서 뛰어올라 내 손에 꿈을 잡아 멈추지 마 놀라워 이 밤을 뚫고 날아 Rise up 이 세상 위에 Fly high, fly high 날 따라와 Break it, make it 우린 다 이겨 불안해하지 마 우린 shine bright 오늘 밤 빛나 우리는 꼽진 순간 다 던져봐 Excited rivals 계속 날아 끝까지 멈추지 마 빛나는 눈을 감고 내게 모든 게 다시 시작 달려가 더 빠르게 눈부신 빛을 따라 슬픔은 머리 위로 뛰어봐 저 하늘 위로 이 시간을 즐겨봐 우리 손에 전부 가져 어둠 뚫고 빛을 찾아 내 안에 불꽃 이제 탈출해 세상이 날 감싸도 내 날개 꺾이지 못해 힘을 모아서 뛰어올라 내 손에 꿈을 잡아 멈추지 마 놀라워 이 밤을 뚫고 날아 Rise up 이 세상 위에 Fly high, fly high 날 따라와 Break it, make it 우린 다 이겨 불안해하지 마 우린 shine bright 오늘 밤 빛나 우리는 꼽진 순간 다 던져봐 Exciting rivals
Oh my! Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back. I totally forgot to open the mic. So I'm seeing chats asking tajuk lagu. You won't be able to find that song because it's my own song. I sang. No, actually I was planning to upload the song. So yeah, we right now have our second game of today of the day. So MRE on the left side. I'm changing the layout now. And yeah, we also have on the right side is WGL. So yeah, give me one moment, guys. So yeah, Mr. Zach, are you still here with me?
Yes, I am for the second game of the final day for Switch for the play-in Switch stage.
Okay, so it's WGL on the right side. I got confused here. So yeah, WGL is our last game of the Switch. No, it's our league stage actually before our double elim stage. So MRE and also WGL, they are both on the same points here. So who gets to fight who? That is the only question here. So yeah, both of them are already qualified. So I'm seeing chat put on Spotify. Please, I will see if I can. So yeah, still welcome. We're bringing back players, and looks like a bot is going to be banned immediately. Nuak is not gonna be able to roam around the map now.
Yeah, you can see that both team have the respect for the other team because for
True.
MRE side they are banning that mid lane Swain that has been terrorizing this league so far, and for WGL they are also banning the Bard from Nuak, who also been on a steamroll right now.
Yeah, so
And
yeah, oh, Yone is gonna be banned as well, and if I'm not mistaken, MRE do have a Yone player. So again, I believe this is gonna be a target ban as well. Again, target bans onto target bans onto target bans, and yeah, these are also meta picks. And finally, Aurora is not a target ban because we know Zasuo doesn't play Aurora. That's one thing for sure.
yeah, so right now it's just a lot of bans for like respect ban toward each other. So you can see that these teams are playing it seriously. No trolling this time, hopefully not from either team.
WGL trolls a lot. Velcro support.
Oh, and a Hecarim ban
Yep.
from WGL.
So they are respecting Mr. Harajuku Oni, and yeah, we haven't seen Oni. Oni sometimes plays, sometimes don't. So yeah, if you guys don't know, Harajuku Oni is very famous for his Hecarim, and if it's not his Hecarim, probably he's gonna pick like a Shyvana or something. So Harajuku Oni currently is on a mission to make sure that people don't just ban his Hecarim, because I feel like the name is just to you remember Oni, you remember Hecarim. That's the only thing that he previously only played. He terrorized the Rift with his Hecarim. So he is on a mission to make his name, clean his name, that he is not just a Hecarim player. Instead, he could play other junglers too. And Viego is gonna be first pick for the side of MRE here.
Yeah, and it's gonna be traded off with what WGL seems to be looking for, a Lucian pick and Wukong.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, Lucian's gonna be picked. As you know, right now the meta currently is Lucian Varus. If it's not Lucian, it's Varus. If it's Varus, it's Lucian. Those two champions just storms the bot lane. Yeah? And ADC meta currently, there is like little to non meta. You can play Caitlyn, you can play Zarya. Those are still viable. But if you have chances to just pick Lucian, pick Varus, just pick them ASAP, ASAP. And yeah, I'm seeing in chat suka sangat monyet. So yeah, monyet is not gonna be picked here. Instead, the fish is gonna be picked first instead of the monkey. And what do we call this? Do we call this a cow? What's an Orn?
Orn, wait, Orn was a goat. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
mountain goat.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right now, WGL, they already picked their bot lane, that being a Nami going in with that Lucian. Of course, the Nami is a very good support with Lucian, especially with that extra damage and mobility with the heal. And for MRE side, it seems like now they're trying to counterpick with an ADC going for a
A
Jin
Mr. Jin, yep. Silver.
or Sivir.
Timo, pick Timo. Timo. Oh no, it's
Oh
a silver
no.
pick. So the side of MRE would just want to scale, but can they scale? Can they hold? That would be the question. As Viego, as you know, Viego, early game, meh, sometimes good, sometimes shit.
Yeah.
Mid game, sometimes good, sometimes shit. But late game, if you can get resets onto resets, that's where Viego shines. So with the silver as well. So WGL would probably just want to go as early as possible. And Lee Sin's being hovered here, they would want to just end this game as early as possible here. So it's a goat versus fish I'm seeing in chat. So yeah, I call on as a rabbit. Dude, rabbit, technically I do see the similarity, those rabbit ears and on whatever he has on his head, the orange horn. Yeah, orange horn. Yeah. So yeah, but we call it as orange horn. So calling it a rabbit is a bit disrespect to the horn. So yeah, but still we accept, we accept whatever that thing is. So yeah, so the bans here, Aatrox gonna be taken out, target ban onto the jungle again, I guess. Orajico Oni will have a hard time finding his champions here.
Yeah, and maybe it could be a Viego, the jungle Viego, but there's also a chance that it can go for mid lane. So that's a flex and also a comfort that the jungle can go for. Especially for MRE side, it seems like a lot of team fighting champions that I have. Sivir with the ultimate, Ornn with the Ornn, with the Ornn ulti, and Viego being just Viego. He can just jump in with the ult and get a stun and try to reset. As for WGL side, it's just really, really burst, like pick a champion to kill and then burst them death. Lee Sin, he can do some playmaking. He could do like an inside and kick or something like that.
Yeah.
Nami has a good disengage and an engage because the ulti can just stop the enemy from running into you, as well as Lucian just being a bit slippery, especially with that dash and all.
Yeah. And I'm calling a Yumi here. I'm calling a Yumi pick for the side of Mari, whatever. But, even though we know Yumi is so good with this, whatever draft Mari is drafting right now, but will Nuak play Yumi though? Nuak doesn't do good as an enchanter support. That's what we know. He is not the kind of just sitting back, and so who is in his arsenal? That would forever be the question. So forever support King Mal. Oh man, dude, can someone please screenshot this and send to Mal? Whoever Kingsman, whoever is in the chat here, please do screenshot this. So yeah, please, yeah, I'm waiting for Zore punya awek ke keluar. So I need weapons to just be happy for you guys. So Camille is gonna be picked for the top lane for the side of WGL here, and what will he pick here? I'm seeing Kassadin, Oriana mid. For the side of WGL, still hasn't been picked though. Zesso is holding this back as long as possible, and whoever did said that Saver Nautilus in bot lane actually corrected it. So the bunny in the comment section literally just guessed the draft here. So it's gonna be a Saver and also the Nautilus in the bot lane. So what we're seeing right now on the side of MRE has two very tanky tanks. So WGL with Illusion would probably have a very hard time to try to find a backline. But what can they do though? What can they do with this draft? They're still playing an early draft. If they could kill the side of MRE early enough, it would be a very, very problem for the side of MRE. And MRE, last pick, will be an Akali here.
Yeah, and for WGL, it looked like they're hovering on what may be a Victor that could be their late game, or a Kassadin.
Can
Kassadin,
can a Kassadin play this lane though? That's the only question. As we know, Akali is also so good right now in the meta. Mid early game is his meta, is her meta. She just stars on the enemy. So how do the Kassadin scale? That would be the question. And Camille, if I'm not mistaken, I don't see Kira and also a Crown in this lineup. So I'm not sure who's playing top lane today. So WGL again with their forever flexing picks. They've been doing the jump thing. I'm playing support today. I'm playing jungle today. So they know they qualified. So they might just be testing a few things, testing the waters. But yeah, well, with this draft, MRE is just they have high damage. They do have tanks, but they only lack one thing. Is just one huge damage dealer that could just bring you into the game. So Sivir, not a good early damage dealer. Akali still needs help early game. Viego still needs help as well. So if they could get early kills, those will bring them into the late game very, very easily. And the side of WGL just wanna make sure that they help the bot lane as much as possible. Try to get Lucian as fed as possible, and with the Lucian fed, try to get the Kassadin fed as much as possible. So that's how they play. And I'm seeing Alex Y playing Camille, William playing jungle, Emotion playing support. What is this from side of WGL? They just keep on spitting around and around, man. It's just testing the waters, I guess.
Oh, when you already made it into the next stage, you might as well troll a bit and have some fun, right?
Yeah, kinda, and yeah, but yeah, can Harajuku only play this Viego though? I'm not too sure. Is he a good Viego player? Can anyone in the chat like tell me? Is it like a good is he a good Viego player though? Because as far as we know, Harajuku Oni is just a horse, forever a horse,
Now we're looking at them all just like ants on the map, running to their lane, running to set up. Though I will say that for WGL's team comp, if they really can get like an early game going on, it will still be pretty hard for them to deal with MRE, especially because you're looking at their comp. Though they don't have the burst, their team fight is very powerful. Especially, Ornn and Nautilus can tank and they can get an engage with their ultimate. Viego can just burst and then try to get like a reset and go on and on. Sivir, while late game she's gonna be the main damage, early game she can still provide with that ultimate for the extra mobility as well as the attack speed. And Akali being, of course, as Akali, the mid lane, gonna be very tedious as well in team fight. She can dash into the back lane and burst and kill someone in the back side.
Yep. So
while everyone is in front.
So how WGL is gonna play this game though? As we know, the draft is bad. The lineup is all over the place. So WGL just playing around. Can they win against MRE though? That will be the question. And like you say, MRE just has a very solid draft today. And yeah, it's solid all over the place. Mid lane, top lane, jungle, ADC. It's all that you want. And again, confident enough, Kankage just walks into the jungle, spotting the Lee Sin here, and also giving the Harujuku Oni time in the jungle. Spotting the enemy jungle means you know where the jungle might gang next. So yeah, it's very it's a very important info if you get for your team. You know, if you know where the enemy jungle is, it's always a plus point.
Yeah, because when you know where the jungle is, you're able to predict or even go for a counter gank on a different lane, or even try to catch them off if they're trying to invade your side. It's just, yeah, it's something that these pros can do, and some high end for.
Gangs in the mid lane. Viego finding hooks, connects onto the Lucian, flashes away, has to be used, but I don't think the side of Emery can do anything anymore. They don't have anything left. And first blood in the top lane. William gets the gang onto the top lane. So yeah, we saw the gang bot, but yeah, we missed the first blood in the top lane. William actually gets the first blood. So I'm seeing questions in chat like, why is XY playing top lane? Why is William playing jungle? So I guess they're just having fun, you know? They're just having fun.
Yeah, and right now, well, Ornn did have TP, so even if he died, he can still get back to the lane and try to clear his way. But having WGL get the first kill, going to what I believe was the Camille.
Call from the Horns knocks forward, but the Camille just has enough shield just on time to make sure that he doesn't get taken down. And with no more teleport, you will lose almost 2 lanes of gold here for the Ornn.
Yeah, you can see it. The Ornn is just not. Oh.
Bot lane, Nwak has to run away. One more slither of health, but will not be taken down. The shield is just enough for the Nautilus to just keep staying alive for another second.
Now you can see now that WGL is doing what their comp is supposed to be, with the early damage coming in and getting them to snowball a bit with the 2 kills onto top. While it is to an Ornn, both kills did went to that Camille and the Lee Sin, and you actually wanted to go there because Camille can just constantly push. Ornn can't really do much against a Camille push, as well as he already used TP and a flash. So him disrespecting them on that top lane earlier for another kill was pretty devastating a bit.
Hooks locks onto the Lucian. Will ult as well. 2 man's gonna get knocked up. Sivir with the ultimate. Can they take down Ravens here? Though calling will be called. Viego trying to find something. Akali is also roaming down here. Is gonna be spotted by the Kassadin here. And failed to get those kill. Ults used, flashes used. The side of Imari, I think if you want to do something, just keep on ganking this bot lane.
Yeah, because for top
lane again, Hextech ultimatum onto Bonnie. Will this be a third death? And the insect, the ultimate hole by William is just enough, and that will be 3 kills. That Bonnie is just not surviving anymore, man.
Yeah, you can see that right now. MRE are doing their job, that they're making it a hard life for the Lucian to actually get ahead. He's pretty even on the bot lane, even though he has like it's not really much of a gold lead, but WGL is just punishing the top. The Ornn really not able to do anything against this Camille and the gank coming from Lee Sin, and Lucian is just doing easy life because the Sivir just doesn't have the damage to do anything right now.
Yeah, but
even with the force from earlier.
Tactical sweep will slow down Kankage. Can they get another kill though? Ignite takes down the Akali in the mid lane. MRE is just a bit offline here with the better draft, but they're a bit slow today. And Emotion has to flash away. Flashes fall by Nwak is gonna stun onto the Nami, and I don't think the Nami will survive anymore. Will be a Sushi, will get killed as well. Can the Nami bubble hits though? Double kill for the bot lane. Zasuo here. Can he get a kill though? That's the question. Not enough ultimate. Flashes forward the Lee Sin. Get the Sonic Rage onto the backline. Will he jump forward again though? No, I don't think so. That would be a 3 kills for 1 for the side of MRE. Finally getting back into this game.
Finally, they're doing something with this comp, especially with that Viego, with the reset on that bot lane, getting a kill onto that Kassadin, that Lucian, and the Nami. So now they have some hope. It's not over It's not over yet.
Yeah, but right now what I'm seeing here is the side of WGL is actually focusing on the wrong side of the map. There's no reason for you to like gang this on so much. On just Even though if Ornn gets ganked, gets killed a lot, but it's nothing, you know. LXY has to flash away, has to jump away actually, and will not use his flash, just walks away out of that very easy. Lee Sin, sneaky, trying to find a gang. Hextech ultimatum actually is available for this Camille. Will he jump forward though? That will be question. Ray Farrell is gonna spawn in 1 second. Barney is going to spot the Lee Sin here, and yeah, Ray Farrell is just gonna spawn. William and his team is just nowhere ready for this objective in the map.
Yeah, and you can see that the Akali is already back into base. He's still gonna run down to deal with the Lucian, but yeah, that's just a Herald going or ultimate.
The ultimate just enough to make sure that the side of WGL doesn't jump forward. And yeah, even though those early kills onto the Ornn, but it's a bit useless. I'll be honest with you, if you want to push someone forward, it's not the Camille, it's definitely the Ornn, it's definitely the Lucian or the Kassadin though, and ultimate used by the Sivir to bring his team back into this fight. Ultimate by that Nautilus is gonna just hook shot away the Camille, and Sivir is actually the last man surviving, last man in this fight. And yeah, both team is just playing catch here in the mid lane.
The Nautilus is doing a Hex Flash.
Kankage jumps forward, and yeah, I don't think not much is gonna happen again. A dragon is gonna spawn, so the side of WGL has nothing, has no emotion ult, has the calling, use the calling, and Lee Sin still has his insight though, but I don't think they would risk this because no one is actually fat enough, and Hook's gonna connect on to the Nami, and Nami is gonna be the sacrifice here again, and yeah, MRE takes your time enough, and WGL just keeps on ganking the wrong lane for some reason. What again? It's good that you get a Camille to 2-0, but why? That's just a question. Why? And Camille is not gonna carry you into the professional this kind of games. And a 3 ganks onto 1. Can this Zazzle get the kill back onto the side of MRE? Nope. That's the answer.
Yeah, now you can see that MRE is now the one on the pedal. Another.
Yo, can Barney survive though? No, but again,
No.
it's you're putting this Ornn onto a very tough situation though. But like Ornn doesn't need to be killed. Ornn is just Ornn. He's just there to be a tank. If you push,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're pushing, and then the Caitlyn is getting her gold, is getting her pushing power. But the problem is that your Caitlyn is not the carry, it's Lucian. And
Yeah.
the Lucian now is having a hard time at the bot line now that this Nautilus and this Sivir can do some damage towards them. Especially with the Viego that is always ganking the bot lane, making it hard for him to even do anything outside the farming and laning phase. Well, you're here ganking Ornn on the top that literally does nothing but tanks.
yeah, it's I would say it's straight up just no. It's you William. You know, they're changing their jungler here today, so it's a bit kind of obvious that they're all over the place. Probably, you know, we know William is not a proper jungle, and 4-person trying to find Zazzle here in the bot lane. Will they get it though? Nope.
The ultimate being just a flash on timer makes it hard for you to gank the person.
Again.
What?
Look at this. Like at least bring Lucian into this fight, you know? The Lucian getting a kill here would benefit so much, and this Ornn just tanks now, and 2v1 dive at the bot lane. The Lucian's gonna get 1 kill back, and Akali just jumps forward. Can he get a kill though? It's a Viego actually. Will get the reset. Nami ult is not going to help. Akali just goes forward, double kill for Kage. Can he get a triple kill? I don't think the Lucian can run away anymore, and MRE is finally back into the game. Zazzle is still not in the game.
They're targeting onto this Ornn just doesn't make sense because Ornn is a tank. You don't need to burst him on the under tower. The Lucian was not there. It was just Camille and the Lee Sin, and both of them tower without minions as well.
Dude,
they're just giving kills and reset for the Akali and that Viego.
I'm having a headache. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Like, why? Just why? The Ornn, I'm seeing the chats here. I'm reading the chats as well. Ornn doesn't scale, but Ornn is still just a tank. it's his job is to die for you, you know. So yeah, why are you killing the guy that is supposed to die? If you help your Lucian, if you help your Kassadin to get kills, that would be so beneficial. But yeah, you're killing yourself here. You have a so bad draft here with the Lee Sin, with the Camille. There is no synergy in your draft at all. And again, look at this on. This on just wants this situation, you know. You spending so much to kill this on again. Hextech Ultimatum, the Nami Tidal Wave, the Lee Sin Insect here, the Lee Sin Dragon Rage here. So why? Just why are you wasting all your ults onto the one that is 2 and 6 now?
Yeah, and it doesn't. It's not even just that. People are saying that the Ornn is not a scaling champ, but the thing is that if they keep on attacking an Ornn that's doing this, all he gotta buy is a Heartsteel stack that he has right now. He is stacking and he is getting tankier minute by minute. It may be slow, but he's getting tankier. The more tankier he gets, the more harder it is to kill. Look, the last fight they had to use like what? Lucian ulti, Nami ulti, Lee Sin kick, even the Camille ulti, all for one guy.
Yeah, it's just straight up weird. But can they get the Zexal into the game? And look at Nuang. Nuang is so tanky now. 4-person. Oh, Nuang's gonna be taken down. Kassan gets one kill for the reply here. Nope, Dragon Rage, Sonic Rage not gonna hit. Dragons on the board here. Can the side of WGL get the steal? That will be the question. Tidal Wave onto the back line. But Viego is still surviving, is still happy. Can he get a steal though? Lucian, no. MRE secures the fight, but Camille now Hextech Ultimatum onto the Akali. Will he jump forward? Will he just take the Shuriken back? No, but Lucian will just need 2 more pops. Can he collect the kill though? No, Kankage just walks away and Ornn just survives for another day. Smites ahead by that Lucian. Zexal needs to pop up, needs to help his team. The collector again collects and collects and collects, and Nami is the only final guy for the side. WGL is very in the offside position, but yeah, this is good that you get kills, but it's not that good because you are just getting behind and behind now. And yeah, Kankage 3 kills again in the mid lane. Side of WGL is just trolling now.
Yeah, it's just WGL did something good there. They were able to catch that Nautilus off guard and burst him, so it became like a team fight where WGL can win because it's a 4v5. But then they just played the team fight badly. After that, they did not get the Drake. They should have just backed off or even just lock someone down, get a kill, but they didn't. They let them escape. They let them leave. They let them just do the damage until they're so low that the Viego can just burst them with the ultimate and the collectors with them. And now you can see they lost a Baron for it.
Yeah, and even though if you're saying, oh, Call of Force is gonna call on to Zexal here. Ooh, perfectly timed alternate by Zexal will get a kill against the Ornn, but Viego will just have to just one ult away. Can Zexal run away enough though? Lee Sin ult, Dragon Rage gonna connect. MRE, Harujuku Oni will have to run away. Can he run away though? Camille Hextech Ultimatum is still available to lock this Harujuku Oni down. Still, they have to recall though. 3 versus 4. Akali just jumps forward. Lucian is gonna be taken down. Akali just styling on the enemy, and again a double kill for that Akali. Not gonna be a triple kill, but triple kill for the side of MRE, and Akali just jumps forward. Perfect execution. We'll find another execution though. Will he manage to find this Lucian? He'll be sneaky trying to find a way in. Oh.
Going in?
That is just sad.
Yeah, I mean, even there, the Lucian can't do much. He can't go back to base, and then he doesn't have the damage to do anything at this point. It's just WGL are playing, like I said, it feels like a solo queue game because at the bot lane, Lucian was not there, nor was the Kassadin. Kassadin just came from base, and Lucian was, funnily enough, doing the objectives. He was trying to get blue buff instead of chasing. So it's like maybe it's a miscommunication from the team, but the fact that the miscommunication is happening in this kind of game, it's just weird. It just doesn't make sense. It just give you that sort of a team like this should not be doing these kind of problems.
Yeah, true. And just in case, if you guys don't know, MRE is actually one of our most international team. They do have players from Laos and a lot of if I'm not mistaken, Vietnamese and a very international Philippines. So it's not just a one region thing. Compared to our region, actually just loves to bring imports. You know, we have players from Taiwan, we have players from all around Asia actually. And compared to what the Indonesian region keeps on doing, which is ban every imports. So what our region really love to do is just come in, come, enjoy our region. You know, enjoy our region. If you win, congrats. But yeah, enjoy the region, have fun in our region. That's what we want to do, is bring the community alive together, not you know, we've been trying to just like put our community life, like for example Malaysia, Indo, and yeah. So it's a community. Oh, Camille jumps forward and is in a very bad position. Hook's gonna connect onto Alex Y here, but he is actually relatively tanky though. Lucian finds the back line. Will he jump onto the Saver? Will he take down the Saver though? The Collector is gonna collect onto the Lucian, and right now again they are targeting the tank.
I'm just speechless for what they're still going.
They're still going. Harajuku only wants to find the Zasuo though. Zasuo is a very is fine, you know, gets away with the flash, with the ultimate, is just gonna survive. But I don't think anything can be done by the side of WGL here. You know, they have a very shit draft. I would say honestly, you know, what they really need right now is one, a tanky jungler, a J4, something like that to help the Lucian in the early game. Actually, it jumps forward, Hextech ultimatum onto Harajuku Oni. Can he get a kill though? Zonya's here from Harajuku Oni to delay his own death, and he's gonna kill down Harajuku Oni right now. 3 versus 1, targeting the on. Noir just flashes in and flashes out away, and the side of WGL finally get a calling now. Akali is the issue here. Can he get the perfect execution onto everyone? But the Kassadin is just enough to make sure that Akali doesn't pop another ult. And right now 2 versus 2, 3 versus 2. Dragon is the target now. With no Harajuku Oni, I believe the soul will be denied for the side of MRE.
Here comes the caster curse. The caster curse works its charm.
Whatever it is, just pay us. You know, if we vote for something, it's kind of, you know. But like again, Kassadin is scaling up right now. Camille very tanky. Can they bring this Lucian back alive though? You know, as we know, Lucian good early game, shit mid game, back to good late game. So yeah, so Lucian, whatever Lucian is doing, yeah, get this Lucian back online as well. Try to find those fights, but the Silver is still 0 death though. The Zero is going to go scale, and they will have a hard time trying to fight those several shurikens. Is it shurikens? What do you call that round circular thing? It's Eclipse, if I'm not mistaken. It's not shuriken. It's something I don't remember the weapon. And yeah, WGL sneakily goes inside the Baron pit. We'll try to find the Baron here, and cancels it.
Well, for WGL side, like you said, they should have just gone for like a tanky jungle or something that can give them an engage. But now with the draft they're in, they just have to pick someone off. Like you see in that last fight, as long as they can get a pick out, there's still some hope that they can burst the other team members.
Yep, Noir is going to use his own ult here. Then look at how tanky this Nautilus is. And imagine if this Lee Sin actually gets a bowling ball out for his whole team now. And that would actually help a lot. But again, with very less AoE, it's not going to be that good. And again, both teams want to fight here. Hextech ultimatum has not been used here. Can the Camille find those? Call of Force God trying to find the backline here. The Camille, no Hextech ultimatum, no life left. Lucian is going to be the last carry for the side of WGL. No more Lee Sin as well. Rose Zesso, can he mute this? Oh, Lucian finally get the kill as well. Collector's gonna collect, and the side of WGL will have to run away. The bot lane, that's never mind.
Yeah, it's just the Akali with the infinity orb damage as well. Oh shit.
I don't. Let's bet. Okay, let's bet. We have 1 second to bet. Yeah, can they end this game now? So the bet odds are 2 versus 1, guys. We have like actually no, it's actually 1 to 0. So it's just over. No, we have no time to open our betting system. So yeah, MRE takes the win. WGL falls onto 3rd or 4th place in the league. So yeah, thank you so much for today, and that is our game for today. And WGL manages to troll again.
Not really much we can say about it. It's just that WGL's comp was already pretty rough because it needed an early game, and then out of like they got all of this early game, and then they just pick a random Kassadin. It didn't make sense for the Kassadin to be there, though he is a scale. Then
no, what I think is what was again the Lee Sin was early game, like you said, a Lucian early game, like you said. But what doesn't make sense the most is them repeating the gangs onto the on. So if they could just bring the Lucian and also Zesso down to bot lane and try to find this Sivir, or just keep repeating kills, give Lucian those kills, it would help. But giving Camille kills, it's weird.
I mean, they could have also lane swapped the Lucian to get the Ornn kill because the Ornn is just there to tank, and then the Lucian can just burst and take a tower. It was just, it was just a confusing plan by WGO. It feels trolly, but at the same time, they must have had a plan or something like that.
Yeah, but you know what? The only plan that I think is they want to fall down as much as possible in in the league, so that they could have a better position or against an enemy that really want to fight. So who knows? Who knows? So yeah, that will be our last game of the league series. So we will see you guys next week. So in our double elimination stage, it's a best of 3. So we'll announce the whoever gets the whoever starts in the lower bracket, whoever starts in the upper bracket. So see you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow, actually. We don't have to game tomorrow as well. So see you guys next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh from me. And I think it's a thank you from Zach. And peace out. Peace out.